HP, and of course always coming out with cool things to show and tell on the radio and show you on video at intotomorrow.com. He's got a long title, so I'm going to read it from his card because it barely fits on his card. Vice President of Consumer Experience and Portfolio Strategy for Printing and Personal Systems. But he's always a pleasure to have on the show. Mike Nash. Mike, welcome back into Tomorrow. How are you?
Dave, great to be here, really well. Having a great time here at CES, and I want to show you some exciting products.
Very cool, and of course we're at the Showstoppers press event, which is an after-hours function. And not only do they have a big presence, of course, at CES on the show floor, but a big presence here at Showstoppers. So let's talk about some of the cool things that you're going to share with us here from HP.
Well, let's start here. Well, one of the coolest things is, you know, back in March of 2015, we launched the Spectre X360, and customers have been very excited about that product. They love the design, they love the quality. Here at CES 2016, we're announcing an enhancement to this device, which is an OLED option. As you can see by looking at this screen, it's incredibly vibrant, it has great resolution, it's a QHD panel. And what I really love about this device also is how great it's going to work when you're working in direct sunlight. So you want to use this device outside, this is going to be the way to go.
And of course, that's one of the keys about this OLED, and you can see this similar model behind us there.
Same thing with a traditional LCD panel, LED panel. Here's one that's lit with OLED. Very striking difference. The other one's very nice, but this one's super, super striking.
And again, now you got folks that are saying, great machine, but maybe I need a larger screen on top of that, right?
One of the pieces of feedback we got right from the get-go, as soon as this device went out, people said, is there one that's a little bit larger? Maybe I'm a person editing photos or editing video. They want a bit more power, a bit more screen size. So here we bring you the Spectre X360 as a 15.6-inch device. Here we didn't want to just make this a big version of the other device. We wanted to make sure it was a great device for media consumption and creation. So here we have 4 forward-facing Bang & Olufsen tuned speakers.
Nice. A
4K optional panel, a Core i7 processor, or Core i5 if you choose. You can buy this device with 8 or 16 gigabytes of RAM, 256 or 512 gigabytes of SSD, so great performance, great responsiveness, and the room to store all the photos and videos you want.
And what blew me away most of all you're describing, it's incredibly light.
Yeah, this device, the 13-inch device, weighs 3¼ pounds. This device weighs just 4 pounds. What's amazing is, while the 13-inch device gets about 12 hours of battery life, according to Mobile Mark 14, this device with the FHD panel will actually do 13 hours. It's 4 pounds. It got a little bit heavier because we have more battery in there and a little bit heavier screen, but 4 pounds is amazingly great. And
We're talking about a half a pound, so especially for a creator, a content creator, that's like, hey, that's not a problem for all it does.
Exactly, and also optional iris graphics from Intel, so great video performance as well. So we're very excited about this. Here we also have something called the Pavilion X2. Back in the spring of 2015, we launched a 10.1-inch version of this device. Customers loved it, but some said, wow, for productivity, having a slightly larger screen and a bit larger keyboard would be nice as well. This device, when you detach it, it looks just like a tablet, right? You bring it onto this device and you're ready to run Office or any other productivity applications. Use this thing for consumption, use this thing for creating content. It's just a great device. $499 with an Atom processor, $599 with Core M.
Now, Mike, tell me about the awesome Star Wars units you've got too.
You know, Star Wars is so much more than a movie, it's a phenomenon, and we're just so excited to be partnering with Disney and with Lucasfilms to be part of that phenomenon. Here we have our Star Wars Special Edition laptop. This device, as you can see by looking at it, has all the iconography, fonts, and it looks like something that they'd be using in the future in Star Wars. What I love about this device is we had this unique opportunity to work with Lucasfilms to frankly raid their digital library for the first time. So we've got sounds from Star Wars. You can make it so that it sounds like a lightsaber when your email arrives. Set up screen backgrounds and other themes to make this really be a fully immersive Star Wars experience. This is also a great computer that underlies it. Core i5, 8 gigs of RAM, a terabyte of storage, all for about $699. So a great computer that lets you be part of the Star Wars experience.
And if you're listening on the radio and have yet to see it, swing by intotomorrow.com. You've got to check out the video of this awesome laptop. And if you're a Star Wars fan, it better be on your list. As we continue looking at the goodies from HP, it's time to go to that perhaps blurred line between consumer and commercial products, and you keep reinventing that too.
This is amazing. I think one of the things, Dave, that we're just really obsessed on is the fact that the millennial customer is now represents the largest subsegment of business end users, about 38% of the business end user space, and frankly the fastest growing subsegment, and interestingly an increasingly large percentage of IT decision makers. These guys are used to using technology from their whole lives. They may or may not be technology people, but they live on technology, and they expect it when they get to work. This device is the HP EliteBook 1040 third generation, the G3. The key enhancements of this device now, it's thinner and lighter than a MacBook Pro. It's got a great touchpad that we've really spent a lot of time enhancing, great battery life, fingerprint reader that works with Windows Hello. This device is ready for Windows 10 and just a fantastic experience with great high resolution screens and touch as well.
And of course there's yet another model of this same series as well, and it's nice to have all the folks helping us pass things back and forth. Tell me about
this is probably the thing we're most excited about right now. This is a device called the EliteBook Folio. This is a 12-millimeter device. It weighs less than a kilogram. What's amazing about this device is it's got a 4K display. It gives you 10 hours of battery life on the FHD version of this device. It's available with touch and non-touch. The thing about this device, and I don't know where you work, but where I work, I don't actually have a physical phone. I have a phone number. When they call me on my phone, my laptop rings, right? And the challenge is using Skype for Business, which is what I use every day, all day long. Finding in the software the place to answer the phone, to mute the phone, to hang up the phone, it's very difficult. With this device, we've got buttons along the top that allow you to answer, hang up the phone, mute the microphone. We've also tuned the speakers to really be optimized for spoken word. We're tuning our consumer laptops, it's all about tuning them for music. Here we listen to Harry Potter to make sure that the spoken word sounds awesome, and the microphone's been tuned well so that people on the other end of the call hear you very well as well. This device starts at $1,000. It's super light, under a kilogram, and it's really the device we're all going to want to carry.
How about virtual reality? HP, of course, leading in some really cool stuff there too.
Yeah, we're very excited to be partnering with HTC on a great virtual reality system. We have a device called the NV Phoenix, which is a purpose-built gaming device. One of the things we announced this device last year was we announced that we support the K-series or overclock processors. We work with HTC to take this device and tune it to deliver the very best virtual reality experience to make sure that you've got great video performance, great compute performance, and a really completely immersive experience taking the HTC VR hardware, the great software that's available, combined with a device that's ready to go out the box for virtual reality.
Mike, you're always a delight to have on the program. We look forward to seeing more new stuff. You never let us down. HP always reinventing itself, but just as importantly, reinventing tech and making it fun for us consumers.
Always a pleasure, Dave. Thanks for having me.
It's our pleasure. Into Tomorrow continues on the Advanced Media Network, our 21st year broadcasting from CES. I'm Dave Graveline on the Advanced Media Network. Don't go away.